I am back doing a little live stream. Oh my goodness, my throat is killing me. So I'm back doing our live stream. This one isn't going to be a long one. It's more like a shorter one, just talking to you guys and all that. Just say that I did a live stream today and all that shit, plain and simple. Because I did promise my homeboy AK that I'll do a live stream on Wednesday, and today is Wednesday, so gotta do one. I've been live streaming on TikTok recently, especially more so since I've been unbanned. Because my Background Records channel was like banned for like 4 days, and I kind of went onto the Hell Criminal channel, like to live stream on there, and that one also got banned and all that. So I came onto here, even though I didn't really want to, because I don't really like live streaming on YouTube. And streamed on here for a bit until that Background Records one was unbanned. So I started streaming on there like heavily, and my Hell Criminal one is unbanned, but I haven't touched that one to be honest with you. I don't really like streaming on there, especially in comparison to like Background Records. Like here's the thing. The Hell Criminal one is like severely like under leagued and all that, while the other one, Background Records, is like up there. Basically on TikTok is measured by league. It goes like from D5 to D1. That's like the bottom tier and all that. Um, and then there's C, like I think like C5 to C1. I don't know exactly if it's like that. Then B5 to B1, and then A3 to A1. Um, I don't know if it's like B3 to B1 and all that, but like that's just roughly what it is. Okay, and basically each like um tier and all that is like better pay, more notice and all that shit, like your stream get pushed out more. So Dead Records currently right now is D2, about to be in D1 real soon, while Hell Criminals is still in D5. So it's like it's way more busy on Deckground Records than it is on Hell Criminals. So that's why I like it more on on Deckground Records. It's way more lively, but that does not mean that no one shows up on Hell Criminal. People do show up, but it's more like a backup. Like, okay, I'll stream on there a couple times a day, while Deckground Records quite a bit. Okay, and then there's XP Reaper that doesn't even have enough followers to even go live. Um, it's about to be 4 a.m. and I have to be up at 7. Hold up, is it really? It is 4 a.m. for me. Um, dude, go to sleep, bro. Go to sleep, man. Like, goddamn. There's priorities. Like, dude. Like, if you have to be up at 7 and all that shit, wake up at 7. Be asleep right now, bro. Um, I'm at the point where I should just stay up. To be honest, no. Because you're going to crash in the middle of work, and then afterwards you're just useless, okay? If you go to sleep now, you get a few hours. You'll be cranky throughout the day, but you will last. It's over 1 a.m. where you're at. Okay, bet. Um, but yeah, no, like, jeez, y'all need to go to sleep. Goddamn, like my sleep schedule is flipped. Okay, I stream during these time frames and then go sleep, and then waking up at like 2 or like 5 p.m. and all that shit when it's dinner time, and then go again and all that shit. Um, Mostly do that just so I don't have to really like hang out with my family because I fucking don't like them. Um, but yeah, no, I'm lightly employed. My sleep schedule is chalked. Where do you work, bro? Like, what's your job and all that shit? Like me, I'm thankful that I can stream and make money and all that shit, so I can choose my own hours. But like, oh my god, Blue Pianos and General Contractor. Oh my god, bro. I never expect to hear someone say that they move pianos for a job. I actually never expected that. But honestly, being a general contractor, that's pretty dope and all that shit. So at least you're unique and all that. Um, but yeah, no, I respected that. Um, Here's my best advice. Um, do it on TikTok. Don't do it on here. I'm gonna be real. Don't do it on here because while you're streaming, you're not gonna get paid unless you get gifts. Or like donations from people that's in your chat, and I'm gonna be real with you, that is so rare. I only had it happen like I want to say like 4 times at most, probably like 3 or 4 times. Um, on a channel with like almost 2,000 subscribers. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. If you get shadow banned, you're fucked. Um, I've been shadow banned ever since I've been monetized, and I make pitiful amount of money because of that. It's fun moving pianos. Yeah, doesn't most of them have wheels at the bottom and all that shit? So it shouldn't be that hard to move a piano. Um, but like honestly though, it's like the money that you're getting from here is mostly through like videos that you make money from streaming after the stream is up. Um, so it's like let's say for example, I have a live stream and all that shit that has like 2,000 views on it. I didn't make a single penny off of it while it was live. Only made like a few cents afterwards, but they don't push live streams. So it's like you don't make much from it on here. But on TikTok, you get gifted and all that shit. You make money and then they give you a little bit of bonus at the end of the week and all that shit. So I do recommend you do it on there and then just take what you recorded and put it on YouTube as a regular video and all that shit. You make way more money. But yeah, no. I'm just you're chilling and all that shit. About to go stream on TikTok again and all that because I did a live stream not that long ago. Like I want to say like a couple hours ago, but then I just went and hopped in the shower and all that, and then I was on call with my girlfriend Shuichi, or Shoroichi or Shuichi. How the fuck do you say? I call her Sarah and all that shit. Me and my other girlfriend call her Sarah because we were so fucking sick of it. Like, hold up. Okay. Blood. Japanese. 白い血。白い血。Okay, Shioichi. That's how you fucking say it? 白い血。Shioichi. Okay. Shioichi. I feel like I still got it wrong. Like, you guys hear this one more time. 白い血。Shioichi. Okay. Translates to white blood. That's actually her real name. Basically, she's half Japanese, half white, so that's why she got that name and all that shit. But like basically though, is like I had a nice call with her and she started doing YouTube shorts to promote her songs and all that shit because she has a goal of getting 1 million views across all platforms. And here's my opinion on YouTube shorts. What YouTube wants you to think is, yeah, upload YouTube shorts so that hopefully those YouTube shorts can get your get people to view your stuff and move onto your actual videos. Now I want you guys to understand this and understand this well. YouTube does not work that way. Okay, it mostly does not work that way. A small percentage of people will actually go over and actually be a good a viewer, like a good viewer. But it's so small, and plus a good chunk of them, attention spans are so bad because they're on YouTube Shorts for a reason because they're short, that they won't even get past the 30-second mark, because their attention span is so bad. So whatever actually carries over is cooked. And then it's not only that, YouTube will literally only pick either your long form content or your short form content. And honestly, it prefers the short form content Now here's the problem with that. YouTube pays jack fucking shit and all that in YouTube Shorts. Because they take 55% when you get 45%. Now here's the other problem. While you're on your short feed, whatever fucking videos that came before yours or after yours until that ad came, you have to share your percentage with them. So it's like you're sharing your 45% with other people while YouTube still gets 55%. Meaning, really, YouTube's the only one winning. Well, you're screwed. So that's why they're pushing it. Keeps people on there longer, scrolling through a lot more videos, but at the same time, they make way more money to like first off to get a higher percentage. Regular videos is 55% for you, while they get 45. So basically, you're just screwed. Basically, you're being screwed over hard. So like every like 1,000 views on a YouTube short, you're probably making 10 cents. So, but let's also flip that to like a regular video, you're probably going to be making $5. Okay, just lowballing it, like probably like a 5. So like 10 cents versus $5. While YouTube makes way more than that 10 cents and all that. Like you probably be thinking like, okay, well it's almost split, so they probably get like 12 cents. No, they get way more. You're just sharing your amount and all that with other people. Well, they get a full 55%. Hello there, hello there, Leroy. What's up? But like honestly though, that's just the thing. So it's like that's why they're pushing you guys to do YouTube Shorts. They don't actually care about your content actually being pushed out, and you get punished in the end. But you can do it, and you can make it work, but it's really really rare for that to actually happen. But I think that she can. Like her main goal is just to get the views. That's her main goal right now. The million views across all platforms. I think she can do it, because she is a very good singer and all that shit. She has high quality stuff, so it's not like a beginning artist that's like trash that's working their way up. No, it's like it's a good artist, like a great artist, still working their way up. So it's like honestly, like if I'm to be real with you, she's better than like 95% of the whole entire music genre. I'm not joking. Her inexperience is better than 95%. That includes past, present. I'm not joking on that. Um, but at the same time, it's easier for us because we have better technology and all that than a lot of our predecessors. So we have a advantage, and that's what I actually had an argument with someone about this. We talked and all that because he was like trying to say that Lil Pump is the best rapper, Lil Uzi is goaded, and I'm like looking at this motherfucker like, are you retarded? Yo, when's your next sped class? Like, he's like, why do you hate modern music so much, huh? And I'm like looking at him, it's like I don't hate modern music, I just hate that trash. And he was not grasping and all that the difference. And I like literally told him, it's like we have it way easier. How do I give a like to you? You just double tap the screen and it should give me a like. If you press like three dots or something, I don't know exactly. To pull up a description, you can like there, and you can also drop a sub. Um, but like back to what I was saying though, the thing is that I don't like is that we have advantages. Like we can literally just like grab a sound and have it be our instrument. We don't actually have to go pick up the instrument and learn it. Um, we can literally place it perfectly and be perfectly fine. While back then they actually had to do that shit. So I like that we have advantages and all that shit, but yet we're always coming short. And it's like our top tier artists are average to artists like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. So like that's the main thing. Like the top of the top artists are good. They can measure up. But that's like so fucking small. And then it's like we go back and we're seeing like the mediocre artists of back then. Um, I got ahead so many times, but I'm still alive. Well, what? I don't get what you're trying to get at, Leroy. I don't get what you're trying to get at. But basically, final note that I'm trying to get at though myself and all that, is that they're like literally the mediocre artists from the '90s is better than half of the rap game today. Really, most of music genre today, and it's kind of disappointing. It's really disappointing. Like I think that's the main reason why a lot of people are angry, saying that oh yeah, the rap game is dead and all that. I know they've been saying that for a while, but yeah, have you seen a lot of the artists? Yeah, stealing lines and all that shit. Freaking being someone else instead of themselves. Forgetting the whole entire concept is like the main concept is rap your life, tell your story, or tell a story of another, and all that to paint a picture to project a message. Gone. That's mostly gone. Um, and then it's like we're seeing people who can't fucking freestyle. We're seeing people who can't rap on beat. We're seeing people who can't do a fucking punchline, unless it's a punchline that's done by another rapper that they just stole. Like they can't even transform it into their own thing. They just steal it. So it's like we're seeing that. We're seeing people who can only rap and not even actually do it well. So it's like they're not multi talented. It's like they're not rapper, beat producer, mixer, masterer, and all that shit. Like for example, let's take a look at artists and all that shit. If we go look at Eminem, he makes beats. He makes really good beat. He literally made the Renegade beat, Smack That beat. Fuck. I don't remember whatever beats he made, but like those two are very noticeable beats. Akon Smack That, one of the best songs and all that shit ever made. Then you got Renegade, one of the best songs ever made. That song's still talked about to this day. Oh, who has been a verse? Jay Z or Eminem? Bitch, we all know it's Eminem. Shut up. But it's like he can produce, he can mix, master, um, he can fucking rap, he can freestyle, like he can do all of this shit. And then a lot of artists should be able to do all this shit to a various degree. But then I'm like looking at a lot of these artists can't do it. Like let's take a look at Mass Man for example. I don't want to just harp on his bitch ass, but he's a good example. He can't mix, he can't master. Those are very important. He can't rap, he can't freestyle. What else can he What else can he actually do? He can't even do anything. Um, so it's like basically though, it's like whatever. He's trash. He's trash either way. Like even when he tries doing something, it's trash. But it's like we look at his mindset and we can see why he's trash. He does not put any effort into anything. There's no challenge he's expected to be given and all that without putting the effort to get. So really, I can understand why he'll be trash. But then you take that same exact reasoning for a lot of these artists, explains why they're trash. They don't try. They're just expecting it to be, oh yeah, we're gonna blow up. Because I'm seeing all these rappers on Instagram posting up like Instagram posts saying that they're millionaires. This is how much they make off of rap. They got the Lambos, the mansions, the beautiful woman. But then I like look at them. It's like, oh yeah, that's all rented. They don't believe me until they actually try themselves, and then they realize they're never gonna blow up, so they quit. So it's like, and the ones that don't quit mostly just keeps doing it because they're expecting to get paid, and that's it. They don't actually care about it. So that's the main thing I want to say. It's just that they don't care. They have all these advances, but they don't care, and that's why they're lesser. So that is the final point I'm trying to get at. That's the final point. Now let's read the comments and all that shit. Um, oh, thank you, Leroy for subscribing. Asking why you not really reading the comments. Not many comments are popping up and all that. And the last one I read, I'm still trying to wrap my head around and all that because that was not proper English and all that. And then it didn't make sense. But I do read comments and all that, but I'm trying to get the point across and not be sidetracked and all that and stretch out what I was trying to say. Because I'd rather get the thing done within 5 minutes instead of like 40 minutes and all that shit. You do YouTube? Oh shit. Okay, okay. What do you do on YouTube? This motherfucker takes so long to type. But yeah, no, like honestly, he was not grasping it, and then he was begging to be part of my record label and all that. And I was just looking at this dude like I would not accept him at all. Yeah, you do videos. Yeah, like what type of videos, bro? Like this is why I don't like reading comments and all that shit. Slow ass shit like this. Goddamn. But basically though, I wouldn't have taken him. Like he was like demanding that I take him and all that, and I'm like, no, I wouldn't take you. Okay, that's not bad. I guess that's a start. That's a start, Leroy. Keep pushing and all that. But back to what I was saying though. He was like demanding that I put him into my label, wondering what to pay and all that. I told him to pay, and I told him I'm not gonna put him in. But then he was like trying to shit on like how much I was willing to pay, and I was like looking at this motherfucker like, you are expecting like fucking how much money a month? He he was just trying to be unreasonable. Um, bro, if you're that old, get off YouTube, bro. You're not even supposed to be on here. Um, but back to what I was saying though. Um, basically, he was like expecting like 10 times the pay and all that shit, and I'm like, no, that's what you're getting and all that. Like you make money off the videos yourself and all that shit at that point. Um, it's just more incentive and all that shit to keep on going and all that. And keep on like moving. So that's just mostly what it is. But he was not grasping it. He kept on insulting, and then he just basically ended the live, and I just couldn't care less. Just one person, one less person I would ever fucking allow into my label. Like I don't just allow anyone. Like you gotta have something, and he didn't have that. Like yeah, he has a little bit of numbers and all that shit, but like that's it. He has an attitude. He wants to just insult people and all that shit. And that's just that. And I'm just like, hell to the fuck no. I have better shit to do. So it's whatever. He was trying to say that my girlfriends are trash and all that shit. And I was like looking at him, I was like, dude, you listen to Il Yachty. You think 6ix9ine is the best rapper. You're calling him a GOAT, an OG. Get the fuck out. You're listening to a bunch of people who can't even freestyle and one dude that fucking just yells on a fucking track. Like 6ix9ine only has energy on a track. All of them are all past their primes and all that in terms of like numbers. And to be honest, they were only hyped up because retards listen to them and they're trying to make them seem like they're cool. But people only follow because monkey see, monkey do. That's it. Not because they're skillful, not because they're actually good. Just because monkey see, monkey do. So it's whatever. Um, and it's like the industry just pumps out that shit, put too much money into that shit, just so that they will make their money back, get their investment back. So really, it's just whatever. And then like the only one I can see actually still having a career and having an actual comeback is 6ix9ine because he's funny. He's actually really good entertainer. So you see him on podcasts and all that shit. Um, is like he's actually entertaining. So I can see him coming back, and he is coming back, even though I don't like him myself, to be honest with you. But I can see him. But the other guys, nah. Lil Pump, Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, trash. Like fucking trash. But he's like trying to act like they're all top tier and all that shit, and they're like, oh yeah, well, and then I was like saying like my girlfriends are better than that, and then he's like, oh yeah, you think you're gonna get better numbers than them? And I was like looking at him, I was like, yeah. He's like, within 5 years, and I was like, you know what, yeah, sure. He's like, clip that, everyone chat, clip that, and I was like, yeah, go ahead, clip it, I fucking mean it. Like, to be honest with you, um, to be honest with you, like they only had like 3 years really of like relevancy, and then they had a sharp decline. Like a sharp decline. Like all of them had a sharp decline. I say 6ix9ine did the best out of them. Like his decline only started because like he fucking what was a rat. Um, so it was like it's whatever. Um, but like everyone else already faded before that shit. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But honestly though, I'm gonna be ending it here. I'm gonna go do a live stream on TikTok. That way I can go make some money. But I do hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys follow. I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace out.